What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. We know we missed a week, but we're back. Today, we're gonna be talking about tuning. Let's get into it.
So more specifically, we're gonna get more in depth into the differences between what an OFT is and what an EcuTek is, differences, pros and cons, everything that you basically need to know to make a decision on which one's better for you. I hope I'm close enough to the mic. So some of you guys may be wondering what OFT actually stands for. It stands for Openflash Tablet, and like the name suggests, you're gonna go ahead and flash tunes onto your ECU. So it's only one tune at a time, can't switch between maps, unfortunate. We'll do a rundown of the pros and cons after in a little bit, so wait for that. But basically how it works, you're gonna go ahead and, dude, there's a truck up here doing some work, and there's a siren going off now. That's crazy. So to give you guys a quick rundown of how to actually put a flash on your car, you're gonna go ahead and go to some forums online, which is a little risky, or you could do that, or you can go to the OFT website itself. You can go ahead and download their tunes, which is definitely the most safest route. Download those onto your tablet, which you're gonna plug into your computer. And then once that's done downloading, uploading, you're gonna go ahead and take that to your car, plug it into your OBD port, and then flash it onto your car. The whole process takes maybe, I wanna say, around 20 minutes, not too bad. That's gonna be basically how it works and what it is.
All right, so now let's talk about EcuTek. It's a little bit different from OFT, but for the most part, it's decently similar. The difference is you are gonna be able to have 4 different modes or maps, and whatever tunes you have on there is based on whether what you ask from your tuner or what your tuner gives you. And yes, that does mean you need an actual tuner. There are many tuning shops out there that are certified by EcuTek, so just find whatever is best for you. The process of tuning it onto your car is somewhat similar. You're gonna still have like a module or type of dongle thing, whether you're using a phone flash or using your laptop or computer or whatever. So yeah, you're just gonna plug it into your OBD2 port as well. And if you're flashing it from your phone, it's wireless. You just literally go on your phone, say program, click on it, and it'll send it over to the EcuTek module. And yes, obviously you need to get a tune from your actual tuner, which is somewhat better for your car just because it's more catered to your car. Either more performance, more reliability, better safety. And from a laptop, it's kind of like the OFT. It's a nice long dongle that you plug into your computer and your OBD2 port. And same thing, you just flash it over with that as well. But with that being said, let's head into the pros and cons between OFT and EcuTek.
Sorry for the change of scenery. We had to move because we were losing daylight. So first, let's talk about the pricing between both. The OFT that I'm running in my car is like 500 to 600, but it's a little bit on the lower end, more affordable for some of you guys. Andrew's EcuTek, that was what, 1,000, right?
1,100, somewhere around there. Depends on your tuner, but yeah.
You have to buy the EcuTek plus you have to buy the tune from a tuning place. Just a little bit on the higher end side, like you said, 1,000, 1,200. Somewhere around there. Yeah, that's basically pricing.
Whether you're looking for something more specific for your car, obviously you're gonna have to pay more, but if you wanted something more like just vague and you just wanted some type of tune on your car, you could obviously go with an OFT, which is cheaper. So whatever type of budget you have is kind of what you'll get. All right, rewinding back a little to the 4 maps on the EcuTek to get more in depth with that. The EcuTek has 4 different modes that you could switch either on your phone. If you have the phone flash, you just click the whatever mode you want, or you can use your cruise control lever and just flip between that on the fly. Whether you're moving, whether you're parked or whatever, you could just flip between it. Currently on mine right now, I have 2 91 tunes and 2 85 tunes. And 2 burble tunes, 2 non-burble tunes. So mode 1 is going to be a 91 tune with no burbles, just, that by itself. Mode 2 is going to be 91 as well, plus burble tune. So if I want to be obnoxious, I can use that. And then moving on to mode 3 is E85, no burbles, and then mode 4, E85 plus burbles. So it's really cool that I'm able to just switch between, burbles, non-burbles, E85, 91, whenever I switch fuels. Makes it a lot easier, makes it a lot quicker. If I see a cop and I'm on burble tune and I can't, make those crazy ass noises, boom, mode 1, no more burbles, I just cruise right by. But with Derek, he'll tell you all about that on the OFT.
So for the OFT, you're able to put up to 4 tunes, I believe, on your actual tablet. The only difference is that every single time you want to switch tunes, you have to spend like 2 or 3 minutes to actually flash it onto your car. So on my tablet right now, I have stage 2 plus, which is just up for 91. Stage 2 Plus with like pops and bangs. And then I also have a E85 tune as well, which is what I'm currently running right now because of that power. I don't have a pop tune for the 85 because I honestly am too lazy to go back on my computer and like go through and change it, which I'll talk about in a second. Right now I have 3 on my tablet. Of course, you can add more, you can do less, depends on your needs, but yeah. One of the last pros that I can think of for the OFT over the EcuTek is the ability to go in and customize your tunes. So if you go ahead and pull tunes off of either forums or you pull it off of OFT themselves, you can download, I don't know if there's different sites, but the one that most people use is called ROM Raider. You go ahead and download that as well as the OFT software. And then ROM Raider will allow you to go in and look at all your graphs, tables, everything between AFR, everything, fuel, literally everything. You can go in there, you can check it out for yourself if you want to check it. But basically, you can go in there, you can go ahead and customize your tune to however you want it. If you have that knowledge, again, if you have the knowledge, do not ruin your car, do not blow it up, right? So if you have that knowledge, you can go ahead and do that. A lot of people go in and do the pops and bangs in their graph. You just change some of the values to negative or 0. So basically you're like your own tuner. Again, don't blow up your car.
Did want to mention, with an OFT, you still can take it to a tuner shop, use that to tune it as well. You don't have to just get an off-the-shelf tune. You can go dyno tune it and then have whatever shop flash it onto your car for you as well. And then I guess in the end, yeah, they'll be kind of like an EcuTek tune where it's more catered towards your car. EcuTek, you could either dyno tune or you can do an e-tune, which is a tune where you log with EcuTek, send it over to your tuner, they look at it, send a tune back, versus doing it on a dyno. You could just do it while you're driving to work or whatever.
OFT, you get to feel like you're a tuner, by the way.
Or you could feel like you're about to blow your car up, like Subaru. Come on, it's Subaru. Like, you expect it to blow up at all times. I wouldn't want to touch that. I don't trust myself. Does Derek trust himself? Maybe.
I'm a registered tuner. Hit me up if you need some tunes for your cars. I got you.
I thought he was going to say something else there. He said registered. I thought we were going in a different direction. All right, lastly, the similarities of OFT and EcuTek. So for both of them, the tune module, I guess I would say, it is paired to your cars, meaning if you wanted to use it on a different car, you would have to unpair it and you wouldn't be able to use it on 2 cars at the same time. Another thing is you get features such as flat foot shifting, launch control if your cars don't already have that, which is great because, who doesn't love those?
If you guys want, you guys can also ask your tuner if you have an EcuTek on. For me, I can go ahead and program it myself, YouTube videos and stuff. You can get a cold start delete if you don't want to bother your neighbors. If for whatever reason, if you don't want a cold start, you can go ahead and get rid of that. On the OFT, for some reason, if you download the tunes from OFT, it doesn't come with a cold start, so I had to go in and program it myself.
My tuner put a cold start delete on my car. I didn't ask for it, but honestly, the car's still pretty loud when starting, so I'm gonna just leave it on there. The most important similarities are you could run different fuels on your car. So right now we're both running E85. Yes, you need a tune for that, unless you have flex fuel. Actually, you still need a tune for that. You need a tune for the flex fuel, but yes, you could run different fuel types and whatever, which obviously also means more power. Now, you don't need to run E85 for more power. You can still get more power just from 91. The way the tune basically works is it's just telling your car to give more gas and more air and more power.
If you guys have any pros or cons that you guys thought of that we didn't mention, leave that down in the comments below. Everybody else who's watching this video will appreciate that.
Answer them too, whoever can answer them. Don't just write the question and then no answer. If you know the answer, go ahead and reply to whatever comment it is. Yeah, let us know what you think is the best for you. Are you gonna get an OFT or are you gonna get an EcuTek? Also to mention, these aren't the only types of tunings. These are just the main ones for these cars. There's a bunch of different tuning names. EcuTek is the brand, not the actual name of tuning. It's just a brand. So there's other companies out there that do tunings and stuff, but this is just the main ones for Subarus, I would say.
You can also use OFT or EcuTek for plenty of other platforms, but this is what we're most familiar with because
we drive these cars.
Yeah, both are equally great. They both have their pros and cons. Depends all up to you guys what your needs, preferences are.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope we helped with something. Hopefully you can decide with some info that we gave you. If not, go find another video that's better than ours. I'm sure there's one out there. But we're glad you're here. I'm glad you watched the video if you made it to the end.
I'm tired.
Peace out.
Let's try it again.